I say, yo, y'all already know who it is, man. It's Chris Jackson, Prince Up Top, last real nigga alive. I got Mafia Music's own Pound is in the building.
Wow, I know that.
Hey, look, it's been a long time coming, bruh. First and foremost, I appreciate you sliding through, fucking with the platform, bro. Thank you, my nigga. Before we get into this shit, talk your shit. Let these niggas know who you really is. Let these niggas know some history on you, bruh.
Hey, man, y'all see what the fuck it is. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. If the shit don't stink, I just smell a little bit. SBS Pound, the SBS sound. The SBS stands for surrounded by solidness, man. Surrounded by solidness, no real shit. You can be real all day, but who gonna be solid at the end of the day?
Hey, that's
you know
real.
It take a lot of shit to be solid. You feel me?
Yeah.
It take you to go through a lot of shit to be solid. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can pop out and say they real. You know what I'm saying? But who gonna be solid? Who gonna remain 10 toes at the end of the day?
That's real. You know what? I'm glad that you kind of went there immediately, bro, because you got kind of like a crazy story, bro. Like, you from the city?
I'm from the bird.
Okay, you from the bird. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's from the town. You know, we fuck with the bridge, you feel me?
25, 30 minutes up the street.
It's true, you know what I'm saying? Like, we fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But your story is interesting, bro, because, you know, you kind of had it hard between, you know, coming up with your parents, bro. Like, talk about the relationship with you and your mom.
First off, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? We lost a solid one. A real solid one. You know what I'm saying? 4 years ago. Well, my mama, that's my everything. That was my queen. You know what I'm saying? Still is my queen today, because she still here. She ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But my mama, that was my everything. She's so solid. She's so strong. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 daughters. She had 3 sons. And I'm the oldest. So you see where that shit goes, you feel me? And she was out here by herself doing it. I'm out here by myself doing it. I got people, you know what I'm saying? I got little resources and people that's gonna be there, but at the end of the day, I'm an independent black man and I got 3 daughters. Don't nobody do shit but me. Yeah, so I gotta follow that legacy. And that legacy come from her. You know what I'm saying? Working, grinding, being up for her 3 sons, doing whatever it take to beat up for her 3 sons and make sure they got and don't go without. You feel me? So yeah. And then I lost her. The first time I ever lost her, I was like 4 or 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? To an aggravated battery with deadly weapon. You know what I'm saying? She left me, had to go do some prison time. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Before that, my father left me. I was 10 months.
shit.
I was 10 months years old. You know?
So he walked out early in the game.
Yeah, murder charge though. He didn't walk out.
No, I mean,
By
you know,
choice, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, that's what we was kind of gonna get to, because my next question was the relationship with you and your pops. Now I know in conversation we talked a little bit about it. I'm not sure how much of that you can reveal, but how did that situation kind of come about? Like, I know you maybe you were too young to kind of understand what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? Now that you're older, you can kind of look back and kind of see everything for what it really was. So, can you kind of break that down?
Well, the whole bid, I say, the whole 12-year bid, I did that bid with him. Because his mother made sure that I was still in his life, you know what I'm saying? She took me up the road to see him.
Right.
Made sure I saw him like 3 times out the year, you know what I'm saying? So, and he a Muslim, you know what I'm saying? He Talib. I'm Mu'min, you feel me? Allah, that's tatted on my face right now, you feel me? You know, so shout out all my ox out there too, man. Assalamu alaikum, you feel me? So that whole bid, I did it with him. You know what I'm saying? So he instilled in me to be an independent black man. And it ain't nothing out there. It ain't nothing out there in the street. You gonna go to school, you know what I'm saying? I ain't there physically, but I'm here mentally and physically still. You feel me? You gonna go to school. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. We still gonna have structure. It's still discipline in you. You feel me? And it's still discipline there if you need it. So, you know, it was rough. It was rough that he won up because I was still sneaking doing shit. out in the streets thugging.
Right.
You feel me? Stealing cars. You know what I'm saying? Dumb shit, robbing. So, but it was just like the awareness was still there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't no dummy. I was doing dumb shit, but I wasn't no dummy. You feel me? So the awareness was still there. I was crashing, but the awareness was still there.
You was brought up in the church? You was brought up in the church?
Oh, was I? Come on now. You can hear, you know.
Look,
you know,
so I say that
you know.
because, you know, a lot of times, you know, when we going through a lot of this shit, you know, as far as, you know, the street life or whatever, you know, God's ever changing hand. He's right there the whole time because, you know, like I've been on situations with my niggas that I know weren't raised in church. And they don't get that feeling like I get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can get that feeling where you know some shit just ain't gonna be right. You feel me? You know it. You feel it. That be the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Which ultimately that shit kind of lived with us throughout, you know what I'm saying, our lives because we were so in tune. We had people praying for us. You know what I'm saying? And I bring that up because that's why you're here today. You feel me? Like you had a praying grandma. You had a praying mom. You know what I'm saying? Even your father was praying for you. You feel me what I'm saying? That's why you're still here. You feel me? So now you got purpose now. You feel me? You got purpose. So everything that's happening for you, bro, is purpose driven now. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're supposed to be here. Now, when you were coming up, how did a lot of your friends kind of look at your situation and was like, damn, I want to be like this nigga? Or was it more like, I don't like this nigga? Half and half?
Half and half. Because I got in the fight. You know, it's friends I still got today from when I was a jit. I never got in a fight with.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? But the ones I did get in a fight with, that was my friend back then. They kind of my friend now, but they more in competition with a nigga still.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? They still like in competition with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you still on that shit, nigga, from 28 years ago. You feel me? Like, come on, man.
I know, but you know that's the game, though, bro. Now, and a little bit of, and I listen to a little bit of your music, bro. Like, you talk about a lot of these street tales. You know what I'm saying? Is there any truth or validity in any of these street tales?
Right.
Okay.
Big
So,
fact.
you had to do any jail time?
Prison, jail time, and prison time.
Okay, so that's where we're going now. The song, you talk about going up the road, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was your experience like the first time you went to prison, bro?
Oh, my first time.
And what was your first, you had to,
Matter
it was
of
a
fact,
dope
my
charge?
first and only time. Gun charge.
Gun charge.
But it came from, I was on probation before I caught that gun charge. From, robbing, burglaries, breaking the houses and shit, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, I had to end up, like getting on my little bag shit, like, man, selling dope, swinging too, you know what I'm saying? Doing my little piece. And then, I'm toting that pistol. You know what I'm saying? Me and my baby mama go to move in an apartment. We cleaning out the apartment, you know, you just moving in, you cleaning it, getting refreshed, we smoking, I'm in here smoking while we cleaning. The neighbor called the police come, I got the gun in.
No!
Just that easy.
Not a humbug.
Man, just that easy, dog. Just when the nigga trying to get everything functioning, on order, get my apartment, my first apartment. Why they calling the police? Cause they smell a little reefer coming out of here.
Wow.
Police come.
Bro.
Gun right there.
Yo.
In clear view.
Yo.
So I went up the road for that. And it was sweet, man. My time up the road ain't gonna count. It was sweet. I'ma tell you this. Whatever you go looking for up that road, you gonna get.
You better believe it.
You gonna get.
And it's a nigga that's always harder than you think he is.
You better know it. You better know it. But yo, whatever you go looking for up that road, you gonna get. I went up that road trying to, you know what I'm saying, mind my own business and come back home. So I went up there selling Tunchi. My whole time, matter of fact, was in a box. Either I'm getting investigated or I'm doing time because they done came and swept this bit and they done found some Tunchi. You feel me? So I'm in a box. You feel me? So my whole time I was in a box. You know know what I'm saying? I really wasn't in OP like that, but when I was out there with all my daddy homeboys.
Damn, that's
And
wild.
that's how I had the sack. On my mama, if I'm lying. So I was up there bit like this. You
Feet
feel
up.
me? Feet up.
Yes,
you feel me?
sir.
Hanging out. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Whatever you go looking for, that's what you gonna get. I went up the road 165, left the county 165, came home 190.
Shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sir.
You know,
Was you rapping in prison?
yeah.
Okay, you was getting busy.
A lot of that music come from up there in the box.
But that's what I was saying, like with your music, I can tell, like a lot of that is like, you know, it's not really prison driven, but you telling stories of your situation, your life as you're experiencing it. Now, when did you decide to really like say, you know what, fuck this street shit, fuck this bullshit, I'm finna take this music shit serious? At what point did you get to say, you know what, I need to take this shit serious?
When I got that damn apartment.
That's real.
I mean, I was still in the street. I was still finna be selling dope or whoop, but I was just like, damn, bro, like you got an opportunity now to get an apartment instead of like blowing it on something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was my third baby mama. That's who I was dealing with at the time. You know what I'm saying?
You say at the time.
At the time, she wasn't my baby mama.
Okay.
But now she my third baby mama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all still together?
Yeah, no, we ain't still together.
Shit. Okay.
So, yeah, man. And I was trying to get everything in order then, and
But you
and
still
one thing
didn't
is
kind of let
another.
that stop you though. You know, like I've watched, you know, your growth. I've seen you constantly come out and do a lot of shows, bro. You come out and support Lyrical Cafe. Like, bro, I be seeing you everywhere.
Right.
How did
But to go back to that question, though,
Okay.
you asked, when did I decide to get, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, I'm doing good. I'm a chef out on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chef out on the beach, you know, Redditon Beach and St. Pete. They call it St. Pete Beach, but St. Pete Beach got so many beaches on that one strip.
Facts.
You feel me? So it's considered Redditon Beach where our location is. So I'm a chef on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I'm making music, dropping music all the time. I'm dropping music every night. I can't sleep. Yeah. So I'm dropping music every night. But yeah, I ain't catching no more cases. I've been free 7 years.
Hey.
Not a charge, not going to the county or none of that. I've been free 7 years. I work. Yeah, I'm living, man. I'm living, trying to take care of my daughter.
And you're doing an amazing job. So, how did you kind of link the situation with Mafia music? How did that kind of happen?
United Music
Shout out
Mafia.
to
And it's
Sean.
United Music Mafia,
My
too.
apologies. Shout out to Sean. Good people over
Big
there. You
Sean,
feel
OG,
me?
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I fuck with the homie.
Yeah, so I was staying, cause when I left prison, I went to work release in Tarpon. Moved my baby mama out there, so I was out there in Tarpon. I just left past where I was out there like 5 years. So they was in cahoots with this girl named Missy. Shout out Missy Marie. And she had a lounge.
Shout out Missy Marie. Let's go.
She had a lounge at the time out there.
Yeah.
And they wanted to do an event, like host a little artist, you know what I'm saying, at artist event at her lounge. So Missy knew me because I used to come through the lounge, late night chill. Everybody leave the club, they go to Missy Lounge. So she like, hey Pound, these folks coming through, I know you rap. I want you to come through, pull up, you feel me, on my face. I got you, sis, you feel me? So I got there, I met them, met Frank, or whatever, met Frank first. He ain't on the label no more, but I met Frank first. He was the vice president at the time. And he was like, yo, man, we want you to do this and that. He was kind of sizing me too, you know what I'm saying? He from Miami. So he said he got that pimp style to him, so he sizing me like,
I know the guys over there.
I'm gonna check you out, man. I'm like, yeah, you gonna see. So we get up there, as soon as I do my little 1-2s, I get off. He the first person grab me like, that same shirt I gave you, that United Music Mafia shirt, he like, put this on, man. We rockin' with you. We want to talk to you later. Like that, straight like that, dog. You feel me? So later on, after that event, they hollered at me and were like, we want you to be part of this, what we got going on. We're a new indie label, and we want you to be a part of this label. We want you to be, matter of fact, we want you to be an independent artist to this label, one of our first artists.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, for sure, I'm down. That's the opportunity given. Hey, that's the acknowledge. They acknowledging me. I'm gonna take the opportunity.
Now, how long did it kind of take for like the paperwork to come into play? Or was it just like immediately, like as soon as you got the boom?
They got in contact with me like a week after that event at Missy shit.
Oh shit.
And they were like, what you wanna do, you know what I'm saying? We'll get everything, got all the paperwork for you, we'll email it over to you. And they did that. Like the next day, I read over it, got back in contact with them, cause they were trying to put, they wanted they had a little deadline they wanted me to get back at them. Like, we want you to get back at us quick, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever type shit, you feel me? So I was like, I'm gonna have my daddy on homeboy, he a lawyer, you feel me? Look over this, yo, and I'm gonna get back in contact with y'all. Did that, Scott looked over it, or whatever. Me and my daddy and Scott, we all looked over it. Scott was like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good contract, don't get me wrong, but it's a few things I wanna rap with them about, you feel me? We did that. Got an understanding of what they were talking about. You feel me? Which was foul on this end, foul on this end, and it really wasn't none to be stressing. It was just like the communication words. You gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying? You can't misread nothing when it come to documents and them words. You know what I'm saying? So we read over it, make sure we ain't misread anything. Talk to them. My daddy gave me the like. You know what I'm saying? My daddy a G. That's my best friend. That's my thugger. That's my dog. You feel me? You give me the go, it's a go.
I know Just B was on the label at one point in time.
Yeah,
Did you get a chance to make
shout out them
music
boys
with
over
him?
that day city. Man, Just B, no, we ain't never get to do no work, man. But Just B cool, I fuck with Just B, man. I ain't heard from him or nothing, but I don't know what's really going on with him neither though. You feel me? But Just B, he a cool people, man. He be networking too. He got a lot of motion going on.
Yeah.
Bro, he doing his little thing. He been in Atlanta, fucking with Boosie. Yeah, a whole lot of people.
City Girls, DJ, Rick Rhymer, all of that shit. Like, that nigga be
That boy
moving
got
out
some
here, you
motion
know what I'm
going on.
saying?
Yeah.
So, now, how long is your contract with them, if you don't mind me asking?
I promise you, we can talk about whatever on this bitch. And we're gonna talk about whatever on this bitch. My contract up.
Okay.
My contract was up in May last year. But I ain't going nowhere. They ain't sent me on nowhere. They don't want me to go nowhere. You go on United Music, UnitedMusicMafia.com and go to team. I mean, you just go through the artists and look at who. I'm still that top artist up there. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in contact with Sean every day. I'm probably one of the only few artists that can pull up to his house. You feel what I'm saying? I pull up there sometimes, be like, damn, I thought you were having a cookout.
So, has the relationship been lucrative for you as far as any monetary compensation that you've been receiving, like as far as royalty points? Are you able to get booked for shows? Like, how is the relationship going in that aspect?
The relationship in that aspect is more on, it's on like on a 50-50.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to my music, they do an excellent job at promoting me. You feel me? Excellent job at promoting me. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to everything else, you know, a lot of artists, when they seek to get signed, or they be like, oh, I'm finna get signed, or they signing a deal, they expect it's a few deals out there. It's not just one deal. You got a few contracts. It's a few contract deals out there. You just don't got like a 360 deal or a distribution deal. It's a few deals out there that you're accessible to and that you can take that are offered to you. You know what I'm saying? And mine was a distribution deal. Okay. And that's more like on the 50-50 label. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So you're able to put out a lot of music.
A lot of music. Anything I want to.
Yeah, my dog K Roof over there with you.
Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, that's sis. I don't even call that's sis right there.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah,
you know
check in.
Yeah, like,
check the fuck in.
I was privy to knowing about the situation before it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? She
that's my first time meeting you at her
at the Lyrical Cafe.
No, at her release, her album release.
Oh yeah. Look, he had that bitch swinging through the
Glass House.
Man.
At Glass House, you sitting down the stairs. I'm like, who this nigga is? He like somebody I need to know. So I walked up to you and I shook your hand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That was my first time meeting you, matter of fact.
I appreciate it. So it's 2023, bro. I know that you can drop music when you want to, but What, as far as your vision for 2023, what can we expect from you 2023? What can we really expect that I can look for and hold you to 2023?
What you can look for 2023, you gonna see what you can expect from me. What I'm gonna try to give you is more. It's just seeing me more like more visuals. You know what I'm saying? Like more videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of shit going on, but I be telling myself these people need more visuals. They need to see what I'm really doing out here. They need to see, you know what I'm saying, this motion. You know what I'm saying? I got stories to tell, and I can put that stories with these visuals. You know what I'm saying? To get these people outlooks, you know, on a positive and on that gangster shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't always gotta be on that gangster shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But on a positive way, the females for the gangsters, you know what I'm saying? But more visuals. For 2023, you can expect to see more visuals from me. Videos, shit like that.
Is there somebody particular that you want to work with?
Yeah, I wanna work with like Jimbo, Golden Boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like to work with Rod Wade, being that we around the corner, like literally footstep like down the street from each other type. I like to work with Rod. You know what I'm saying? He got that voice, he got that versatility.
You know, Cutter sounds like Rod Wave a little bit, and he actually nice.
Who that?
My nigga Cutter. I'ma link y'all.
Okay.
I'ma link y'all, and I promise you, bro, that nigga dope as fuck, bro. Like, that nigga dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma link y'all up, bro. Before we get out of here, bro, first, definitely give your social media and all of that shit, but if there's anybody that you want to give some recognition to, a shout out that's responsible for kind of like you being here and giving you that battery in your back, man, now's the time to really just, you know what I'm saying, get that shit out. Give them their flowers, bro.
For sure. First and foremost, you gotta give God his flowers.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why all of this is even possible. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wish my mama was here. You know what I'm saying? I like to give her flowers. I like to thank my man, foremost my man, my dog, who keep me going every day, who give me my guidance, my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? My strength, the wisdom I got now, you feel me? My daddy, pops. You know what I'm saying? My OG, that's my nigga, that's my dog. That's my dog, that's my nigga. You feel me? And OG Sean, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my music has been put out through United Music Mafia. I got a lot of recognition through this label. So I gotta give my CEO his flowers. You know what I'm saying? The President Sam Armstrong, that guy, I gotta give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? I like to thank big bro Chris Jackson for bringing me through here. You know what I'm saying? And let me talk to you people, vent to you people, man. Tell y'all a little bit about what's going on. You know, yeah, man. And my kids. Last but not least, man, my kids, man. That's what really keep me striving every day. I gotta get up, I gotta wake up, I gotta go to work, gotta get that bag. It's a minimum mandatory I get that bag. I got 3 daughters. Feel me? So, yeah, them folks right there, man. Them folks right there. That little circle right there is why this nigga gonna keep going. As long as they alive, breathing, and doing and treat me right. Yeah, treat me with solidness. I'm here. And this shit only gonna get solider.
I hear that. Go ahead and drop that social media link before we get out of here.
Hey man, you can find me on every platform. SBS Pound. SBS POUND Pound, man. On every platform. IG, Pandora, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Deezer, iHeartRadio. It don't matter. SBS Pound, POUND. SBS POUND on every platform. Oh yeah, this Dub Nation. This shit I got on is called Dub Nation. You can go on Instagram right now and look it up, Dub Nation. This my brother them shit, my daddy's stepson shit. You know what I'm saying? This my brother them shit, man.
Cold.
Dub Nation.
That's cold.
They got it in every color.
Hey, look, you gotta tell Dub Nation to come through and fuck with your kid. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Christian Wooten. That's the maker, that's the CEO of this shit. Christian Wooten and Miguel Atkins, my stepbrothers. Yeah, definitely. They gonna come through. They gonna see this shit.
That's real.
They gonna wanna come on here with that shit on, with that merch on.
They make sure I get some merch for the
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
You feel me?
this
I
shit-
need that.
Yeah, you see how this shit fit? This shit fit good
You know
too.
what I'm saying? Got my
Yeah.
nigga looking, you know what I'm saying? Sharper than a thumbtack on Easter Sunday, you bitch you.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Put that shit
Pound.
on.
I appreciate you sliding through fucking with the platform, bro. Real shit, I expect to see great things from you moving forward, bro.
Always.
Y'all
Stay
got-
solid out there, man. Know that, stay solid.